Well, in 1904, Judy Puncochar's great-grandfather purchased land near St. Paul. More than 100 years later, she is protecting her family's farm from erosion by returning it to the wild. In this segment, Grace McDonald follows her progress in Howard County.
Here we go.
Cedar trees and Siberian elms
I'm going to put this on safety.
are no match for Judy Puncochar's buzzsaw.
Here we go. It's very quick.
She doesn't like how they take over shelter belts put in place by her father.
But it was his effort to start the windbreaks and start a place for wildlife that resonated with me.
Puncochar brings the cedar trees over to the nearby Loop River, where she lays them across these jetties, which are meant to build up sand and keep the riverside from eroding. Believe it or not, this field used to be filled with alfalfa until a bomb cyclone in 2019 washed much of the land away.
So 8 acres lost through here.
Instead of crops, this Howard County farmer plants native trees, wildflowers, and berries.
Chokecherries, elderberries, something called buffalo berries.
After a controlled burn, she even seeded her own grasslands.
I would say that the initial efforts to rewild the farm came right after I bought the farm in 1977.
To fund the farm, Puncochar worked out of state until she moved to the property near St. Paul in 2020.
I'm an educational psychologist like Tom Osborne, but without the football team. And I really need a football team. We're making progress.
The 74-year-old relies on help from others and funds from the Conservation Reserve Program, which provides landowners an annual payment in exchange for conservation practices.
See if we can't get some of the birds back that I remember when I was a child and I haven't seen on the farm for decades.
While the future of federal funding is uncertain, Puncochar applies for grants and other programs with hopes of seeing her projects through.
This one's got to go. People in my family live a long time, and if you haven't lived to be 100, you haven't lived a full life.
In fact, the farm is more than a century old. One day it will belong to her children and grandchildren.
The alternative would be that this could become a sanctuary of some kind, and I would hope that the lands now being in native grasses would stay that way.
For Pure Nebraska, I'm Grace McDonald.